Hello class, this is a video tutorial on methods in multiplication part 1. At a year 7 level, we should already be familiar with basic multiplication up to 10 times 10. So by this stage, you must be able to multiply any two numbers between 1 and 10. From just merely memorizing or being able to do these multiplications, we can multiply numbers with more than one digit. We're going to use the concept of multiples of 10 and number place value. So I've got 9 examples here. You can pause at any time and give this a go yourself, but here we go. All right, so when it comes to multiplying these, I imagine this as 3 times, and instead of 53, it's going to be 50 plus 3. And we're going to multiply each of these one at a time. So 3 times 50. Well, because of this, we can do 3 times 5, which is 15. Well, 3 times 50 means that there's just going to be another 0 added to it. And then we do 3 times 3, which is the plus follows along, plus 9. It's going to be 159. So notice how we're really imagining this into the two place values as that it is. It's 50 and 3 as a unit. So now that you've seen this first example, try the next two. So here we go. We imagine this as 4 times 70 plus 6. 4 times 7 is 28. And once again, because it's a 0, well, 70, we put a 0. 4 times 6 is 24. Now we simply add the 2. 4, 0, 3. 3, 0, 4. Okay, let's keep going here. Once again, we split this into its two different values. So it's going to be 40 plus 9. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 40 must be another 0. 5 times 9 is going to be 45. Adding these two together is 245. Now with some practice, well, with quite a lot of practice, we don't actually need to write this step out. Oh, whoops, I realized I need to erase a number here. Let's just make this 87. Okay, so with more practice, you can start skipping this step and going straight, going straight to this step. I'll demonstrate here. So in my mind, I'm imagining this as 6 times 80. Well, 6 times 8 is 48 with a 0 is going to be 480. And plus 6 times 7 is 42. Now remember, in my mind, I have this in my mind happening, but we actually don't need to write that out at all. And just adding these two together, that's going to be 48 plus 4 is 52. And then the 0 plus the 2 is going to be 2. Now I'll do this last one, this one here, without doing the multiplication step like this written out. So here we go. 7 times 70 is 490. So I did 7 times 70. Then 7 times 4 is 28. This will give us 501, so 518. So we get to this step straight away. Once again, we'll do the same thing. 8 times 2 is 16, but 8 times 20 is 160. 8 times 9 is 72. 16 plus 7, so 16 plus 7 is going to be 23. Yep. And then the 2 is gonna just 0 plus 2. Now if it's too difficult trying to do from here to here in one step, you can always rewrite this out. Now even with 3 digits, the method remains the same. So this is going to be 9 times 600 plus 50 plus 2. And the method remains the same, even with more zeros. So 9 times 6 is 54 with 2 zeros. 9 times 5 is 45 with 1 zero. And then 9 times 2 is 18. Now with this, you could try and add all 3 of them in one go. But to make things just ever so slightly easier, we can do 2 at a time. So I add these 2 first. That's going to be 5, 9, 5, 0 plus 18. So I only added these 2 first. Then this is still there. Then adding these 2 together gives us 5, 9, 6, 8. So now take a look. This can be written out if you'd like, but I'll demonstrate to you in this second last example how we can go from here to here in one step. That's going to become 3 times 4 is 12, so 3 times 4 is 12, but that 4 is 400, so there's 2 zeros. 3 times 5 is 15, but that 5 is a 50, so we need to add 1 zero. And 3 times 6 is 18. And of course, with even more practice, we can do this step in one go as well. So this is going to be 1, 3, 6, 8. Adding all of these in one go. And lastly, with even more practice, you can actually go from this step to this step, all just using mental calculations, but I actually don't advise you doing this too often. But if you don't have a pen and paper, you can go from here to here without writing anything down. But for now, with pen and paper, it's best showing this step. So here we go. 6 times 8 is 48 with 2 zeros. So that's 6 times 8 with 2 zeros. That's 800. Plus 6 times 5 is 30, but that 5 is a 50, so we need one more zero. And 6 times 2 is 12. Adding everything together, this is going to be 4, 8, so it's 5, 1, 1, 2. And there we have a way to multiply large numbers with multiplication. Alright, so hope to see you in the next video, and best of luck.